So a collective of students set up this camp on Wednesday afternoon, and we've been camping here since, which is an escalation of an ongoing campaign that's been happening for months now against the University of Manchester in relation to our 4 demands to the university, which are for them to cut ties with BAE Systems, cut ties with Tel Aviv University and Hebrew University Jerusalem, to introduce an ethical research policy, and to not take disciplinary action against any students who are involved in protests and activism on campus. So this camp was started in response to a call from the Palestinian resistance to escalate our actions here in the West, across the globe. So we've set up this camp as a form of protest and to push our demands further and escalate towards the university.
How do you think, in a practical way, this will bring about the changes that your desirable changes?
So this is creating a huge amount of pressure on the university. We've got hundreds of people here every single day. We're super visible on campus in what we're doing, and it is a form of disruption. So it's about us being here and making our demands clear to the university, and we will escalate as needed as time goes on in terms of pushing our demands to the university.
I don't actually know the answer to this. So, what is the exact link between the university and BAE Systems, and why is it problematic?
So BAE Systems is an arms manufacturer, so they create the engines for F-35 fighter jets, which are being used to flatten Gaza at this moment. The university has run training with their executives. They have financial links. They have careers links where BAE recruiters will come onto campus and try and recruit our students to join the arms industry. And we're saying you need to cut all ties with BAE Systems, because we as students do not support the arms industry. We do not want to be complicit in this genocide through our ties with BAE Systems, who are an arms manufacturer.
Okay, yeah. And your organization, if you will, is that the right sort of term to use?
Yeah.
Your collective is also part of the general protest that we're seeing in the UK every Saturday, roughly, right? So a lot of the chants and so on, this sort of a bit of a tangent, but something I wanted to ask. Some of the chants, like "River to the Sea" and so on, people are criticizing and citing them as being anti-Semitic. What would your response to that be? That specific chant from "the River to the Sea," Palestine will be free. What's your response to those who accuse you of anti-Semitism?
I'll start by saying very firmly that this space is not anti-Semitic, that we combat all forms of racism within this space. This is an anti-racist space, and that we do not accept any accusations of anti-Semitism, because we are not. There is a misguided conflation between anti-Zionism and anti-Semitism. We are anti-Zionists. We are against the genocidal ideology of Zionism, which is an ideology based on settler colonialism. From the River to the Sea is a call for a free Palestine across all of historic Palestine.
What if you could send one message out to people watching and so on? What would you say? Perhaps a thought they could question, or something practically they could do, or
It's time that everyone escalated their actions in support of Palestine. The silence is complicity in this genocide, so everyone has a responsibility as a human being to support Palestinian people in their plight and to escalate their actions.